Today's story is about courage. The courage to stay true to yourself when the world tries to change you. It's a story that reminds us that our dreams, no matter how small, have the power to light up the world when we dare to believe in them. If this story moves you, remember to subscribe, because every week we share stories that help you learn English and help your heart grow stronger. In a quiet valley surrounded by golden hills, there lived an 11-year-old girl named Lily. Lily was quiet, thoughtful, and always seemed to be lost in her imagination. While her classmates played games and shouted during recess, Lily sat under the old oak tree near the schoolyard, sketching on her worn-out notebook. She drew everything: the sun, the stars, the people she saw walking by. But her favorite things to draw were dreams, things that didn't exist yet, but that she wished would. At home, her tiny room was covered with drawings. The walls were filled with colors, blue skies, floating lanterns, endless fields. To her, art wasn't just a hobby. It was how she spoke to the world. But not everyone understood. Some kids made fun of her for being weird. They whispered, "She never talks. She just draws." Sometimes Lily wanted to disappear. One Monday morning, her teacher, Mrs. Green, stood before the class and announced, "This month, we'll have an art competition. The theme is my dream." The classroom erupted in excitement. Everyone started planning what to draw: cars, trophies, castles. Lily's heart pounded. For the first time, she could show people what she truly felt inside. That afternoon, she ran home, pulled out her brushes, and stared at the blank paper. But the laughter of her classmates echoed in her mind. What if they laugh again, she thought. Her hands trembled. She couldn't start. That evening, her grandmother came into the room carrying a small wooden box. She opened it and took out an old paintbrush. The handle was faded but clean. "This brush," her grandmother said softly, "once belonged to me when I was your age. It has painted my dreams. Now it's your turn." Something inside Lily lit up. That night, while everyone slept, she painted for hours. She painted herself standing on a tall mountain under a sky full of stars. In her hands, she held glowing lanterns, each one floating upward, carrying a word: hope, kindness, courage. By dawn, her fingers were stained with color, her eyes tired, but her heart was alive. The next morning, she carried her painting to school. Her classmates giggled when they saw it. One boy whispered, "Too many colors. It's silly." But Lily didn't hide it. She placed it proudly on the table. When the judges came, they paused in front of her painting. They leaned closer, whispering, their eyes filled with wonder. That afternoon, Mrs. Green stood in front of the class and said with a smile, "The first prize goes to Lily." For a moment, no one moved. Then the room filled with applause. Lily's classmates turned to her, the quiet girl who rarely spoke, and smiled. Her eyes filled with tears. It wasn't just victory, it was freedom. That night, Lily placed her painting on her bedroom wall. It glowed softly in the evening light. For the first time, she felt proud, not just of her art, but of herself. She realized something powerful. Being different isn't a weakness. It's your greatest strength. From that day on, Lily painted not to win or prove herself, but to share her heart with the world. And years later, she became a real artist, inspiring other children to dream boldly and draw without fear. So remember, when people laugh at your dreams, it doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means your dream is bigger than their imagination. Keep believing, keep creating, and never stop painting the world in your own colors.